Today I'm going to show you a few features of our Holman website that you might not be aware of. So I'm going to start off by going to the Holman website, which is holman.psdr3.org. I highly recommend you bookmark it if you haven't done so already. But from this main page, you're going to see a menu across the top, and we're going to talk today about the Documents page. Documents is where you're going to find a bunch of different handouts and things that get submitted by your principal. So if your principal at lunch tells you that there's a permission slip online that you can download, or there's a form online that you need to fill out, chances are those forms are going to live here under Documents, and you're going to find those there. So here, for example, is the After School Activities Parent Permission Slip form, which again, if you need access to that, you just go to Documents and you can click on one of these things. It'll open up, and then you can either print it or download it to your computer if you need to. Now, the other part of the site I wanted to point out, if you haven't seen it yet, is the Calendars section. So Calendars is a spot where you can actually see different calendars that exist here at Holman that you might be interested in subscribing to. So if you haven't done this already, there are different calendars for different purposes. So for example, the building calendars page has a spot for all the different events that take place at Holman in the building calendar, and there's also an after school activities calendar which is being created, should be coming soon. And then you also have calendars for all of your homework in a variety of different subjects. So if I clicked on 6th grade homework, for example, I can see homework for the different teams in 6th grade. And if I wanted to stay up to date on one of these calendars, all I have to do is hit this little plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner of any individual calendar. And what this will do is this will actually subscribe me to this calendar. It'll actually give you a message asking you if you want to add this calendar to your calendar. You hit yes, and then this calendar will show up as a calendar that you will be able to see at any given time. So I already have subscribed to this calendar as well as a whole bunch of other calendars, but I can turn these calendars off and on just by clicking on these little colored boxes right in front of this calendar. So I can subscribe to multiple calendars, and then whenever I don't want to see the events, I just turn them off. Whenever I do want to see what's happening, I can just check that box to turn those back on. Now, once you subscribe to a calendar once, you don't have to subscribe to it anymore. It'll be in your Google Calendar, which again shows up under the waffle. So if you're in your Drive, you can just go to your calendar, and it'll take you right to your calendar, which again you can view by day, week, month, and see everything that's going on in that month for your selected calendars you subscribe to. So that's just a couple tools that you can use to stay on top of things and make sure that you know where to find what you need and what's coming up here at Holman.